Project Midnight right here. As you guys can see, I have my little ghetto workstation. I got all my tools with some plywood, and then I got my jack right there. First thing you want to do on this alternator removal on an 8th generation Civic SI is to take this cover off right here. So you guys are going to probably have a plastic holder on that, and then you're going to have one right here as well as one right there. Just take a flathead, pry upward on it. Simply just remove that. So we should just be able to take this off right now. Just work with it. Lift up over your hood latch. So to get the serpentine belt off, all you're going to need is a 14mm wrench. You're going to stick that on your tensioner pulley, which is the pulley right underneath the idler pulley, right there. And we're going to take a longer breaker bar. Once you get your big extension or your breaker bar, you're going to slide it right in the slot of the crescent wrench and pull back towards you, and that's going to relieve the tension on the serpentine belt, so you can just slide it right off. Alright guys, as you can see, we have the serpentine belt off, and it's kind of difficult to get it off as well as to get on. I would suggest that you take everything apart from the top and then work your way down to the bottom. And as you guys can see right here, I have like slots and stuff, so I was able to get my hand in there and mess with it to take it out from the bottom, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and start the car now so we can see what we can hear for noises. Started the car without the serpentine belt on. There was no other whining noises like that. Everything sounded decent, so I know that the problem is coming from something that the serpentine belt runs off of. So let's go ahead and get this alternator off. Remember to have your radio code. It's going to be in your glove box. If you pull your glove box down, it should be on the left side. You'll see like the numbers, so make sure you either have that or have it written down somewhere, because then you're going to have to go to the dealership and get it. So be sure to have that, guys. So guys, we're going to go ahead and disconnect our battery. Remember, it's a 10mm for the sizes for the terminals. We have to get rid of this whole cover right here in the front. So it's called the, I guess it's called the bulkhead cover. So we're gonna go ahead and work on removing this. All right, so to get this cover off, you're gonna have all 10mm bolts on each side. There's gonna be one on the back right there. All right guys, we are just finishing up this side. You do not have to remove this bolt, guys. That's just the bracket that stays on for the radiator. All you have to do is get the top bolt out. You have to get the front one. So once you have those out, guys, you can see the bracket is coming loose. So we're just gonna keep making our way to the right side here. All right guys, we're just working on these two bolts, these two 10mm. What you have to do now is we have one 10mm on the back on this side. We have this top 10, which I'm already doing, and then we're gonna do this one 10mm, and then that one, and then this whole bracket should pop off. Before you guys go yanking this thing out, I have this one side free. And that's holding me back is the radiator fan harness. I need to go ahead and disconnect that. As you can see, the line runs all the way underneath until about here. As you guys can see, I got one out, but I literally snapped the bottom piece, so that thing is wrecked. And I have one more underneath on this side, right to the side of the battery there, so it's going to be a pain to get off. This one out right here, as you could see, guys, I used an Allen wrench to get that out, and it didn't snap. I went in through 2 of these holes with this side of the Allen wrench, and I was able to pretty much press in both of the tabs for the lock pin, and it slid right out. Still got a piece right here, guys. I gotta get out now. I didn't even see this before. We're just gonna tuck this off right over to the side. Wow, we actually have room, guys, to put my hand under there now. So this should be pretty much be simple on from right here. I'm just wicked impressed on all the space without that cover. Like literally everything opens up right here. So now we can disconnect the green connector on the top of the alternator, slide it back, and then we're going to slide this cap back, and there's probably, that's a 10 millimeter. We have to release that so we can get the whole alternator off. There we go, guys. Should look just like that. Little washer. Next, guys, we have to get this plastic tab off, so I'm just gonna take some needle nose pliers, press together on the back, and then it should slide right through. All right, guys, the wire is completely disassembled right here, so that can hang off to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the 3 bolts to take the alternator off. We have one on the top, which is a 12 millimeter, and then if you could see right behind your AC line right down there, there's another 2 on each side, and those are both 12 millimeters. All right, guys, the top bolt is out. I'm gonna work on the bottom ones now. All right, guys, still working on getting these ones out right here. For the one on the right, this one I had to use a 12 mil wrench just because I couldn't get past this hose right here, so keep that in mind. So I'm just working on unloosening these now, then the alternator should come out. Now, as far as getting the alternator out, I'm gonna have to take one of these fan shrouds off, which is gonna be this one right here. So we got the 2 10 millimeter bolts off for the fan shroud. Yep. There we go, guys. We got the fan shroud out right there, as well as the fan. And I'm gonna go ahead and I should be able to slide this alternator up and through that right there. There you have it, guys. We got the alternator out right now, right on the ground here. First time doing this, and yeah, came out pretty good. It's officially out, guys. This gives me all the room I need to start onto the AC compressor when that gets in this week sometime, which is right there. As you can see, I can actually spin the pulley now. So yeah, that's gonna be the next video, guys. We're gonna do the AC compressor in this bad boy. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to see a AC compressor do-it-yourself video, because I'm probably gonna just put it up anyway. So if you guys liked it, smash that like button. We'll see all of you guys in the next video. And remember, never stop wrenching.